This is a reminder that this video is based on my French culminating assignment.
What's up everybody, this is Andr Sac right here. This is just an assignment video on my French culminating assignment. Don't worry, everything's in English. Some of you, this might be educational, or in other words, you could learn something from it. This is basically for my assignment to get it marked. I tried my best to research this and find enough information on it. Anyways, let's get started. The first engineer I'm going to talk about is Paul Bashar. He studied at École Supérieure de Physique et de Chimie Industrielle de la Ville de Paris. He taught electrical engineering at his institute. He invented the onshore power plant in Cuba in 1926. And here's the design of it. Well, basically what it does is that it measures the temperature of the surface water and the depth of the water. It takes in water and creates amount of solar energy. The pressure of the warm water is rapidly reduced in a vacuum chamber, producing low pressure steam. The steam is taken through a turbine by the condensing action of cold water from the bottom of the plant. The next engineer we're gonna go to is G Cygnus. He's an electrical engineer who made major contributions to radio, radar, and radio navigator. He's interested in amateur radio. He graduated from Jules Ferry College in Versailles. He received a degree on electrical engineer in 1926 from Institut Normal Electrotechnique. When he was a boy, he became ham radio operator. He found that equipment itself interesting than receiving faraway signals. On 1928, he started working for ITT's Paris labs, working on radio direction finders, airplane radio navigator, and early radar equipment. A radio navigator can help an aircraft to go to its destination by telling the directions, and say if an airplane is lost, then the radio navigator can help it. The next engineer we're going to move on is Andr Sac. He was a French inventor, toy maker, and a kite maker. The kite he made was a masterpiece. It is a great cellular wheel, 13 feet in diameter, a double wheel called the crown, clock's castle star-shaped, made out of tetrahedrons, and 5 interlocking rings in honor of the Olympic Games. He also invented a toy called Etch-a-Sketch. So it's basically it's a drawing tool, and it's made out of aluminum powder. It has aluminum powder in it, and it has 2 knobs at the bottom, and one knob is leads to a horizontal rail which draws up and down, and there's a vertical rail connected to a knob which will lead you to right or left. So basically, if you want like a curved line, you would want to spin the knob at the same time. Basically, yeah. And if you like draw something on the Etch-a-Sketch, to erase anything, you could just shake it off. And a lot of children and people like those tools to like drawing and for more fun. The next engineer we're gonna go to is Hippolyte Fontaine. He is a French engineer who discovered a dynamo that can be operated in reverse as an electric motor, which was the first to transmit electrical energy. He graduated from École Nationale Supérieure des Arts et Métiers à Chalon-sur-Marne. He traveled around France making models of new inventions. So what he invented basically is a dynamo. A dynamo is a device that makes direct current electric power using electromagnetism, which is known as generators. Generators uses AC power to using electromagnetism. A dynamo is made up of stationary magnets which occurs a powerful magnetic field and a rotating magnet which cuts through the magnetic line of flux of the motor of the stator. A dynamo creates a direct current and sends all the electrons only in one direction. So the last engineer I'm gonna go to is Auguste de Meritens. He is best known his work on magnetogenerators, which is used in arc lightings and lighthouses. And here's like a sample of it. I got this from somewhere. So basically, say a coil is wrapped around a iron bar. So basically that the coil, so the magnet and coil, when the coil spins, so when the coil spins, it makes so it creates an electricity, and which is applied to the bulb, the lighthouses, and then basically, yeah, that's how it works. This thing was pretty much useful, especially for lighthouses, because say for example, like a ship is having trouble during a sea storm, and then suddenly the ship captain sees a light like during at the shore, like a lighthouse. So basically it might help the captain to like go, so it might help the captain to like go towards the lighthouse and all the stuff. And yeah, so the last thing I want to say is my opinion. So basically what all the engineers like in whatever their invention is was really good, because like if there were like no lighthouses, then how would a ship would be able to go its destination during the night sea storm? And if there's like no power plant, how would we get electricity where we use it for like our homes and buildings and yeah, all those places? And also what they can do is that they can show like what they can do, and they have their own talent, and that's how they use this to like invent all these things. And besides, I'm also interested in engineering, and I want to be an engineer when I grow up. And technically most of my relatives are engineers, so basically yeah, and that's what I wish to be an engineer. And that's what I'm studying for. I'm studying for being an engineer. And so that is it for the assignment and the video. And last thing, I would like you to subscribe this channel for more videos, and for more stuff, you'll like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you're not sure what my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is, it's the same as JDNow30K. Also, there's a link down below. Don't go anywhere, stay within my channel, and see you guys next time. Stay tuned.